What's up, gentlemen? Now, you may have noticed that my voice sounds a little more crystal clear today than it usually does, and that's because I got a new microphone, guys. This is the Snowball Blue Ice or something. Snowball Ice. It says blue. I don't know what it's not blue. It's not white. It's black. Usually snowballs are white, in my opinion, because that's the color that snow is typically. Come on, let's think with our noggins here. But yeah, so I was in the mall the other day, gentlemen, and something really quite humorous happened to me. There was a handicapped gentleman. He was in his wheelchair. Well, I walk into the bathroom to do my business, right? I go up to a urinal, and I notice there's a gentleman in a wheelchair there. I'm thinking, how is he gonna use the urinal? Because he was at the urinals, he wasn't in the stall. How is he gonna use? My first thought is, how is he gonna use the urinals? I've never seen a wheelchair person use a urinal before. And then it dawned on me, why isn't he in the king size stall or the disabled stall, the king size stall? And then I look over and I see that it's closed, so somebody's already in there. So this stall is being occupied, and as the guy in the wheelchair finishes, he doesn't leave. He waits there. He waits in this mall bathroom for the guy who's in his stall to come out. And then when he comes out, the guy in the wheelchair says, "I hope it was a good one." Today I'm drinking Monster Energy Ultra Blue. It's pretty good. This is my first time having it. Usually I have my favorite flavor. My favorite flavor is probably the Ultra Fiesta Mango. They're all zero sugar, of course. But today I bought two new ones that I'd never tried before. This being one of them. And so far I like it. It's pretty decent. I'm not sponsored. This isn't an advertisement. But yeah, hopefully with this new microphone I'll be coming through a little more crystal. Wow. What a good use of slang. Crystal. Short for crystal clear, but just cut out the clear part. Coming through a little more crystal. Right. Another thing that I saw at the mall, there were these two guys walking. These two bros, and for no reason, I don't know if they didn't know I was watching, they didn't clock it. They weren't thinking that people were watching, they weren't thinking that people were thinking about it there. But I saw it. One of them gave his brother, a little playful punch on the arm. Ah. And then the guy who got punched in the arm, he goes, "Oh." And then the guy who punched him with his hand, he goes, "Oh." Let that sink in for a second. Let that sink in. It's showing that your pals, he hurt you, his punch is strong. And then, his shoulders are so like titanium. If you're sleeping in ever until 3 p.m., there's something wrong with you. That's an issue, and it needs immediate attention. You should, no matter your age, you should never be sleeping in until 3 p.m. The farthest I would push it is maybe 11 or 12, maybe 1 on a weekend day where I got nothing to do, or a summer day. Maybe waking up at 1 is somewhat reasonable, but 3 p.m. on a weekday while there's school going on, come on. You just missed your whole day, and then what are you going to do the next night? Stay up till 6 a.m. and then go to bed until 3 again? Pointless. Also, that's just not great. This can't be good for your health. You gotta have a good circadian rhythm. I like the word circadian rhythm because it reminds me of cicadas. And I think cicadas are the little bugs that come out of the ground. And I think cicadas, because they sleep for a long time and then they wake up. So they have a sort of rhythm. But I don't know where the R comes from in the word. Cicada doesn't have an R in it, but circadian rhythm does, I think. I could be mistaken. But yeah, that's just what it reminds me of. But yeah, you gotta have a good circadian rhythm so you can be healthy, so your cuts can heal quickly, so your bruises can bruise. I guess, no, bruising easily isn't a sign of goodness, but getting bruises I'm pretty sure is. Now, well, is it a good thing that your body's getting bruised, or is it a bad thing? Because isn't it a sign of healing, or is that scabs? Or is who knows? If you guys know, down in the comments, let me know. Is bruising a good thing or a bad thing? because I don't really know what purpose it serves. I used to think bruising was what happens when you just get hit and then like the blood underneath is bleeding, but not leaving your skin. But I could be very wrong. I think it has something to do with getting inflamed and like puffing up or something. But oh well, who knows. Anyways, guys, I think that's about it for today's video. I'll see you guys in the next one.